stars are dancing, preparing to fall. You're pacing the kitchen, I'm staring at tea. The space in the middle is a wide open sea. I hear your voice rising, a familiar tide, but I've got nowhere left for these feelings to hide. The air is heavy, the words are sharp, stretching the strings of this hollowed out harp. I'm reaching for the dial, I'm reaching for the end, where the truth starts to break and the lies start to bend. So I turn it down, the noise of our heart, the static that's pulling our worlds apart. I'm lowering the fever, I'm cooling the flame. I'm whispers away from forgetting your name. Turn it down till the silence is sweet, till the sound of my pulse is the only beat. You ask me a question, I give you a ghost of the version of me that loved you the most. The records are dusty, the needle is worn, the fabric of us is starting to mourn. I could scream back, I could put up a fight, but I'd rather have peace than be proven right. So I turn it down, the noise of our heart, the static that's pulling our worlds apart. I'm lowering the fever, I'm cooling the flame. I'm whispers away from forgetting your name. Turn it down till the silence is sweet, till the sound of my pulse is the only beat. Softly now, let the room go gray, watch the colors of us just wash away. No more high notes, no more distorted screams, just the muffled echo of forgotten dreams. Hush, just hush. Turn it down, turn it down, turn it down. Lower than the floor, I don't wanna hear the slamming of the door. Just the quiet, just the quiet. The engine is idling in the driveway at night. The dashboard is glowing with a pale, ghostly light. I told myself go, told my hands grab the wheel, but I'm paralyzed here by the way that I feel. I'm checking the mirror though the road is all clear, searching for ghosts in the atmosphere. The city is sleeping, the stars are all blurred. I'm replaying every single word that I heard. When the sun was our witness and the summer was long, before we found out that the rhythm was wrong. And I look back into the haze, the golden flicker of our better days. Yeah, I look back till my eyes start to ache, the beautiful mess that we managed to make. It's a dangerous view, it's a long way to fall, when I'm looking back at nothing at all. I passed by the cafe where we sat in the rain. I ghost of the pain. You're laughing in sepia, you're smiling in blue. I'm curated versions of memories of you. I know if I stay here I'll never move on, but the past is a light that stays on till the dawn. And I look back into the haze, the golden flicker of our better days. Yeah, I look back till my eyes start to ache at the beautiful mess that we managed to make. It's a dangerous view, it's a long way to fall when I'm looking back at nothing at all. There's a salt pillar hard in the back of my mind. If I stare too long I'll turn into stone, frozen in a time when I wasn't alone. Just one more glance, just one more second. My thumb hovers over the glowing blue light. 4 a.m. static in the middle of the night. Your name on the screen is a habit I've kept, a promise I broke while the rest of us slept. But the feed is a poison, the updates are lies. I'm tired of seeing the world through your eyes. One click for the ending, one touch for the wall. I'm tired of waiting for a ghost-written call. The signal is dying, the wire's afraid. This is the price for the games that we played. And I cut it off, the thread in the line. I'm taking back everything that was mine. No more checking in, no more looking out. I'm drowning the whisper, I'm killing the doubt. Digital silence, a clean, sharp break. It's the hardest step that I have to take. Cut off, cut off. I deleted the folder, I cleared out the cache, turning our history to digital ash. The typing icon has finally gone still. I'm climbing the summit of this lonely hill. It's cold in the vacuum, it's quiet and deep. But finally, finally, I might get some sleep. And I cut it off, the thread and the line. I'm taking back everything that was mine. No more checking in, no more looking out. I'm drowning the whisper, I'm killing the doubt. Digital silence, a clean, sharp break. It's the hardest step that I have to take. Cut off, cut off. Disconnected. Do you feel the air get thin? Disconnected. Where do I end and you begin? I'm pulling the plug, I'm closing the door. I don't want to know you anymore. I brushed my teeth and I made the bed. Ignored the echoes inside of my head. The coffee is bitter, the morning is gray, but the clock on the wall says it's another day. I put on my jacket, I find my keys, trying to breathe through the ghost of a freeze. The world is moving, so I guess I am too, even if I'm moving away from you. It's a heavy coat that I have to wear, the weight of the silence, the scent of your hair. But the light is green and the traffic is loud. I'm just another face lost in the crowd. And I carry on, one foot then the next, reading the world like a complicated text. I carry on through the rain and the grit, learning to live with the hollow of it. It's not a sprint, it's a long, lonely crawl, but I'm moving despite it all. Carry on, carry on, carry on. I saw a movie and I didn't cry. I saw a sunset and I didn't ask why. The muscle memory is taking the lead, fulfilling the chores and the basic of needs. People, they ask me, how have you been? I show them the mask and I keep the rest in. I'm a master of small talk, a king of the fine, while I'm secretly crossing a dangerous line. And I carry on, one foot then the next, reading the world like a complicated text. I carry on through the rain and the grit, learning to live with the hollow of it. It's not a sprint, it's a long, lonely crawl, but I'm moving despite it all. Left, right, day, night, hold it together till I'm out of sight. Left, right, wrong, right, I'm surviving the shadows till I find the light. Till I find the light. Just keep walking, don't look at the sky, don't ask the questions, promised myself I'd leave it alone. I buried the questions, I silenced the phone, but the dirt is moving, the ground is thin, and all of the whys are crawling back in. I'm sitting at dinner, staring at ghosts, proposing the silence to invisible toast. There's a lump in my throat like a stone in a well. There are secrets I'm dying, just dying to tell. It's on the tip of my tongue, it's a bitter taste, a whole lot of longing and a whole lot of waste. I'm pulling the thread, I'm opening the wound to the hum of a memory out of tune. Why do I bring it up? Why do I care to talk to the shadows and argue with air? I'm dragging the past back into the light, just to keep myself awake in the night. Every remember and every you said is a ghost that I'm bringing back from the dead. Bring it up, just to let it fall down. in the rain to tell you I finally moved out of the lane. I almost brought up that night in July when we ran out of breath and we ran out of lie. But bringing it up only brings me back low to the version of us that I have to let go. It's a heavy anchor, it's a rusted chain connecting my heart to the center of pain. Why do I bring it up? Why do I care to talk to the shadows and argue with air? I'm dragging the past back into the light just to keep myself awake in the night. Every remember and every you said is a ghost that I'm bringing back from the dead. Bring it up just to let it fall down. I wanna scream it, I wanna say it. The price was too high and we couldn't pay it. Why did you leave? Why did I stay? Why am I bringing this up anyway? Stay. I'm turning the light out anyway. I'm retracing the steps on the sidewalk we knew, looking for fragments, looking for you. Before the winter, before the frost, before we calculated all that we lost. I'm staring at the handle of the old front door, wishing I was the person I was before. When love was a given and breath was easy, now the air is thin and the light is greasy. There's a map in my head of a place called us. Now it's covered in salt and it's covered in rust, but I'm still driving, I'm still trying to find the turn off I missed in the back of my mind. I just wanna get back to the start, before the first fracture, before the depart, to the hello at midnight, the stay in the dawn, before the magic and the fire were gone. Oh, I trade the tomorrow I'm forced to track, just for a second to get it all back. Get back, get back. I'm wearing your shirt like a suit of armor, trying to keep the memory a little bit warmer. The world says progress, the world says grow, but I'm digging a hole in the falling snow. If I stay here long enough, maybe the time will reverse its rhythm and reverse its rhyme, and you'll be in the kitchen and I'll be okay, and we'll laugh at the ghost of this lonely day. I just wanna get back to the start, before the first fracture, before the depart, to the hello at midnight, to stay in the dawn, before the magic and the fire were gone. Oh, I trade the tomorrow I'm forced to track, just for a second to get it all back. Get back, get back. But the clock only ticks in one direction, and my memory is failing its own inspection. I'm reaching for hands that are made of smoke. I'm laughing at the punchline of a cruel, cruel joke. I can't get back. I can't get back. The road is closed, the bridge It's 3 in the morning, the ceiling is a stage, and I'm reading the lines on a yellow ink page. I'm dissecting the fine in any way, trying to find the secret in the things you didn't say. Was it the Tuesday in April, the look in your eye, or 1,000 small moments that went drifting by? I'm a scientist of sadness, a doctor of done, counting the shadows and hiding from the sun. The wheels are spinning, the oil is dry. I'm asking the ceiling a million whys. The more I look, the less I can see the version of you and the version of me. And I think it over till the meaning is gone, till the stars disappear in the gray of the dawn. I'm running the circles, I'm pacing the floor, trying to find a key to a locked up door. Over and over and over again, I'm losing my mind in the might have been. Maybe I was too loud, maybe you were too cold, maybe we were a story that had already been told. I'm replaying the tapes till the magnetic wears thin, watching the places where the cracks started in. I could blame the time and I could blame the rain, but thinking about it is just adding to the pain. It's a mental marathon with no finish line, just a ghost in my head that I'm trying to define. And I think it over till the meaning is gone, till the stars disappear in the gray of the dawn. I'm running the circles, I'm pacing the floor, trying to find a key to a locked up door. Over and over and over again, I'm losing my mind in the might have been. Logic is a liar, reason is a thief. There's no comfort in the math of my grief. Calculate the distance, measure out the spark. I'm just drawing lines in the middle of the dark. Stop thinking. Coming up, still staring at the bottom of the cup. Think it over. Think it. Edges of your face are getting hard to hold, like a story that's been told and retold and retold. I try to summon up the heat of the fight, but it's just a flickering candle in the morning light. The anger is a vapor, the sorrow is a mist. I'm losing the memory of the way we kissed. The ghost is getting thinner, the walls are getting clear. I'm finally breathing in a world without fear. It's a slow motion fall through a violet sky. No more where, no more why. The tether is frayed, the knot is undone. I'm watching the shadows get chased by the sun. And I let it slip away, I let it slip away. stumble. It didn't make me cry, it was just a collection of ink gone dry. We're becoming the people we were before we met and opened the door. The gravity's gone and I'm starting to float, leaving the wreckage of our little Goodbye to the tension, goodbye to the trace, goodbye to the ghost of your hollow embrace. I'm fading out, I'm letting go into the wide, into the snow. And I let it slip away, I let it slip away. The heavy, heavy weight of yesterday, like sand through my fingers, like smoke in the air. I'm looking for the hurt, but it isn't there. It's a quiet release, a soft goodbye to the you and the me and the us and the light. Yeah, it slips away. Quietly, slowly, into the blue. I'm losing the part of me that was you. Slip away, slip away. New city streets and a different sky, but I'm still wearing the same old lie. I sit by the window and I watch the rain, tracing the shadows on the window pane. Every coat that's tan, every hair that's dark, every silhouette walking through the park. My heart skips a beat, then it sinks like a stone, reminding me quietly that I'm here alone. It's a reflex, a habit, a glitch in the mind, looking for something I left far behind. In the sea of the nameless, the ocean of new, I'm still diving deep for a flicker of you. And I look for your ghost in the grocery line, I look for your eyes when the neon signs shine. In the back of a taxi, in the steam of the street, I'm bracing myself for a ghost that I'll meet. It's a needle in haystacks, a star in the day. I'm looking for someone who walked far away. Look for, I still look for. I went to a gallery to see something bright, but I spent the whole time searching the light for the way that you tilt your head when you're bored, for the parts of the world that we both once explored. I know you're not here, you're 1,000 miles back, but my vision is stuck on a singular track. I'm a hunter of echoes, a collector of almost, host to a hallway of beautiful ghosts. And I look for your ghost in the grocery line. I look for your eyes when the neon signs shine, in the back of the taxi, in the steam of the street. I'm bracing myself for a ghost that I'll meet. It's a needle in haystacks, a star in the day. I'm looking for someone to walk far away. Look for, I still look for. The city where you stay? Are you checking the crowds? Are you ever afraid that we'll pass like two ships in the middle of the night, never quite touching, never quite right? Maybe tomorrow. The walls are closing in, they're breathing my air. I see a ghost in the corner of every stair. The air in the zip code is heavy and thick. The smell of your perfume is making me sick. I've got a full tank of gas and a map on the floor. I'm not looking for answers, I'm looking for the door. The city is a cage and the bars are all gold. I'm breaking candle is flickering, burning to bone. I'm sitting in a house that feels like alone. I promised my eyes that I'd close them at 10, but I'm counting the minutes again and again. Every car on the gravel, every branch on the glass is a signal I'm hoping will finally pass. I'm holding my breath for a key in the lock, while I'm losing the race to the hands of the clock. The moon is a witness, cold and so white, to the man who refused to surrender the night. I'm a guard at a gate that was broken before, watching the shadow underneath the door. So I wait up, like I got something to find, like I'm leaving a breadcrumb, a life for the blind. I wait up, though the ending is clear, waiting for ghosts to finally appear. It's a vigil for nothing, a prayer for the dead, while the rest of the world is asleep in its bed. Wait up, I'm still waiting. The phone on the nightstand is a cold black stone. I wonder if you're sleeping or feeling alone. Are you dreaming of mountains? Are you dreaming of me? Or is your heart finally painfully free? I should turn out the light, I should let go of the vigil, but the hope in my chest is a stubborn old ritual. I'm scared if I sleep, I might miss the 1 second where you realized you needed the love that you beckoned. So I wait up, like I got something to find, like I'm leaving a breadcrumb, a light for the blind. I wait up, though the ending is clear, waiting for ghosts to finally appear. It's a vigil for nothing, a prayer for the dead, while the rest of the world is asleep in its bed. Wait up, I'm still waiting up. I'm breaking the promise I'll keep. The stars are all retiring, the sky is getting gray, and I'm still standing in the way of the day. The sun is rising, but I'm still in the dark. The fire is over, but I'm guarding the spark. Wait up, just one more minute. I'm tired of the silence, I'm tired of the space. I'm tired of searching for your ghost in every place. I tried to be stronger, I tried to be done. I tried to find cover from our setting sun, but the truth is a weight that I can't even lift. I'm just a small boat in a permanent drift. The pride that I carried is turned into dust. I'm trading my should for a desperate must. I don't need a hero, I don't need a fight. I just need your shadow beside me tonight. The air in this house is too heavy to breathe. I'm begging for something, I told you to leave. Oh, come back, just for a moment or two, to the us that I ruined, the me that was you. Come back, I'll leave the door on the latch. I'm a flicker of hope with a burned out match. I know that it's broken, I know black, but I'd give up the world just to have you come back. I've forgotten the reasons we said we were through. I've forgotten the words that I threw back at you. All I remember is the way that you felt, the way that the winter would finally melt. I'm sitting on the edge of the bed where we lay, watching the ghost of our love fade to gray. I'd apologize 1,000 times over the phone if it meant I didn't have to be here alone. No, come back just for a moment or two to the us that I ruined, the me that was you. Come back, I'll leave the door on the latch. I'm a flicker of hope with a burnt out match. I know that it's broken, I know that it's black, but I'd give up the world just to have you come back. Is it too late? Is the bridge already burned? Is this a lesson I should have already learned? I'm standing in the rain of a storm I created, and God, I'm so tired of the man that I've hated. Just come back, please. Till the break of the dawn, come back. Come back. I called the hotel in that town by the coast, spoke to a clerk who sounded just like a ghost. I told him to scratch out the names on the list, to erase the weekend that'll never exist. He said he was sorry, I said it's alright, as I stared at the suit I won't wear on that night. The calendar's full of these little red marks, extinguishing all of our remaining sparks. No more someday, no more next year. The view of the future is finally clear. It's a wide open desert, a blank white page. The bird has escaped from the beautiful cage. So call it out, the party and the plans. The ring is just silver and shaking hands. Call it off, the promise and the dream. We're tearing the stitches right out of the seam. There's no use in holding a ticket for two when I'm standing here with no version of you. I took down the photos from the frame on the shelf, trying to remember how to be by myself. I canceled the dinner, I canceled the flight. I'm canceling every maybe tonight. It's a strange kind of freedom that's empty ahead, with no one to talk to in half of a bed. I'm cleaning the slate till the surface is raw, tracing the outlines of the flaws that I saw. So call it off, the party and the plans. The ring is just silver and shaking hands. Call it off, the promise and the dream. We're tearing the stitches right make it for two when I'm standing here with no version of you. Yeah, it's over. Call it off. Call it off. The carpet is worn where I've paced for a month. I've felt every blow and I've taken the brunt. The curtains are dusty, the windows are sealed. I'm a ghost in a house that refuses to heal. But the air is starting to taste a bit sweet, and there's life going on just down on the street. I'm tired of the wait, I'm tired of the crawl, I'm tired of staring at the cracks in the wall. The shadows are long, but the sun is still there. I'm combing the knots right out of my hair. One hand on the table, one foot on the wood, doing the things that I didn't think I could. And I stand up straight and tall, watching the pieces of us finally fall. I stand up out of the dark, looking for fuel and looking for a spark. My knees are still shaking, the floor is still cold, but I'm breaking the grip of the story you told. I'm standing soldier, I've been a wall. I've been the one who refused to fall. I carried the stones and I wore the mask, performing the heavy and heartless task of being okay and of being fine, while I was dying inside the lines. But the glue is failing, the wood is dry, and there's a storm brewing back of my eye. My hands are shaking, the fever is high. I'm done with the acting, I'm done with the lie. The dam is breaking, the river is deep, and I have promises I cannot keep. So let me fall apart, let the glass just shatter, let the pieces of us finally scatter. I'm going down to the cold hard floor, I can't hold the weight of it anymore. Let the ceiling crash, let the sky turn black. I'm letting it go and I'm not looking back. Fall apart, let it all fall apart. There's a strange kind of grace in the middle of the wreck, with the water rising up to my neck. I'm not fighting the current, I'm not reaching for air. I'm finally honest, I'm finally there, where the pain is a person and the grief is a place, and I'm looking them both in the hollow face. It's better to break than to bend till you snap. I'm finding the exit on the bottom of the map. So let me fall apart, let the glass just shatter, let the pieces of us finally scatter. I'm going down to the cold hard floor, I can't hold the weight of it anymore. Let the ceiling crash, let the sky turn black. I'm letting it go and I'm not looking back. Fall apart, let it all fall apart. Fall apart. Break it down, break it all. Watch the ego and the memory fall. I don't want the crowd, I don't want the lead, I just want the heart that I used to bleed. Let it go. Let it go. The floor is quiet, the dust is settled, the iron is soft and the soul is unmeddled. Fall apart. Fall apart. Here's a sweater that you left on the chair. It still holds a ghost of the scent of your hair. And here is the book with the dog-eared page, a quiet reminder of a different age. I've gathered the keys and the chords and the small things that were hiding in the back of the hall. It's a strange little pile of a life that we shared, proof that at one point we actually cared. I'm clearing the shelves and I'm clearing the air, removing the traces of you being there. It's not out of anger, it's not out of spite, I'm just making room for the rest of the light. So I give it all back, the things and the time, the parts of your story that tangled with mine. I'm giving back the worry and the weight of your heart, taking the pieces and pulling them apart. You keep your secrets and I'll keep my pride. There's nothing left for us to save or to hide. Give it back, I'm giving it back. I found your old watch in the back of a drawer. It doesn't tell time for us anymore, and the spare set of keys for the car you don't drive, just little artifacts of being alive. I'm dropping the box at the edge of your gate. I'm not gonna linger, I'm not gonna wait to see if you're home or to see if you're sad. I'm just giving back everything that we had. So I give it all back, the things and the time, the parts of your story that tangled with mine. I'm giving back the worry and the weight of your heart, taking the pieces and pulling them apart. You keep your secrets and I'll keep my pride. There's nothing left for us to save or to hide. Give it back, I'm giving it back. I'm giving back the we, I'm giving back the us, returning the gold and accepting the rust. I'm giving back the future, the one we didn't use. I'm giving back the right to ever have to lose. Box is closed, the porch is bare, I'm breathing in different air. Give back, give it all back. Give it all back. I sat with the numbers, I sat with the facts. I looked at the way that the light hit the cracks. I tried to add kindness and subtract the pride, but the variables changed every time that we tried. We were a formula written in sand, the language that neither of us could understand. I spent a year trying to solve for the why, but some things are just meant to wither and die. It wasn't the time and it wasn't the place, it wasn't the lines on your beautiful face. It was just the geometry sharp and so cold, a story that didn't have room to unfold. And it just didn't work out the way that we planned. The bridge didn't reach to the other side's land. It just didn't work out, and that has to be fine. I'm drawing a circle around what is mine. No one to blame, there's no one to fight. The math of the heart isn't always right. Work out, it just didn't work out. I've stopped trying to fix what was broken at birth, measuring all of our sadness and worth. We were two stars in a different sky, watching the satellites drifting on by. You're a beautiful question I couldn't answer, a slow-moving rhythm for a fast-moving dancer. The weight of the effort was pulling us down till we both were just trying to not let us drown. And it just didn't work out the way that we planned. The bridge didn't reach to the other side of the land. It just didn't work out, and that has to be fine. I'm drawing a circle around what is mine. No one to blame and there's no one to fight. The math of the heart isn't always right. Work out, it just didn't work out. Plus and minus, black and white, we were shadows, trying to capture the light. It's not a failure, it's not the defeat, it's just a song that is finally complete. Yeah, it's finished. Sum is zero, the page is clean. I'm finding the peace in the space in between. It didn't work out, and I'm okay. I'm okay. The gamble was high and the table was cold. I bet all the silver and I bet all the gold. I put my whole heart on a flickering card, thinking that loving shouldn't be quite this hard. But the dealer moved on and the lights started dimming. I realized that neither of us was winning. The house always takes what it wants in the end, leaving you looking for a ghost or a friend. It's a heavy price for a lesson so small, to learn how to walk after taking the fall. The pockets are empty, the story is spent. I'm paying the price for the time that we left. And I'm okay to lose out, I'm okay to fail, to let the wind die in the middle of the sail. Yeah, I'm okay to lose out, to give up the prize, to see the world clearly with these tired eyes. We lost the forever, we lost the us too, but I'm gaining the person I was before you. Lose out, yeah, we lose out. I'm walking away with nothing in hand, just a few grains of salt and a mouthful of sand. But there's a peace in the losing that winning don't know, a freedom that comes when you let it all go. I don't have to keep up the front or the flame, I don't have to protect the ghost of your name. I'm the king of the nothing, the lord of the loss, and I'm finally happy to pay the full cost. And I'm okay to lose out, I'm okay to fail, to let the wind die in the middle of the sail. Yeah, I'm okay to lose out, to give up the prize, to see the world clearly with these tired eyes. We lost the forever, we lost the us too, but I'm gaining the person I was before you. A year of regret, 1,000 more nights we've gotta forget. I'll take the loss, I'll take the scar. It's the only way back to wherever we are. Nothing left to lose, and God, it feels good. There's a forest of shadows between here and there, and the weight of the silence is more than a prayer. I look for a bridge and I look for a flight. I look for a tunnel to skip the long night, but the map only points to the deep and the dark, through the thick of the woods and the ash of the spark. No shortcuts are left and the detours are gone. I'm just a traveler at the edge of the dawn. It's not around, it's not above, the heavy remains of a broken down love. The only direction that's left for my feet is the place where the ghosts and the memories meet. And I go through, right through the heart of the storm that's been tearing my world apart. I go through, steady and slow, with the weight on my back and the fire down low. It's the only way home, it's the only way out. Wading the river of shadow and doubt. I go through. I'm touching the trees that are marked with our names. I'm passing the embers of old dying flames. Every step is a lesson, every breath is a toll, but the motion is finally healing my soul. I don't close my eyes when the memories appear. I look at them closely, I let them be near. Cause you can't fight the weather by hiding away. You just have to walk through the cold and the gray. And I go through, right through the heart of the storm that's been tearing my world apart. I go through, steady and slow, with the weight on my back and the fire down low. It's the only way home, it's the only way out. Wading the river of shadow and doubt. I go through, I go through. The mud on my boots, the salt in my skin. This is the place where the endings begin. Don't look at the map, don't look at the sky. Just give the mountain a hello and goodbye. Go through. Go through. One step, two steps, the lights getting brighter between the sun. Moving through, I'm moving through. I'm moving through. The dust has finally settled on the floor, and I don't jump at the sound of the door. The silence is no longer a hollow space. It's a garden growing in a quiet place. I heard your name in a conversation today, and for the first time I didn't look away. The sting is gone, the fever has broke, the fire is out and I'm through the smoke. But I know how it works, I know the old song, how a moment of weakness makes the night too long. So I'm building a fence out of peace and of time, to keep your world from tangling with mine. And I need you to stay away, for the good of the soul, for the parts of me that are finally whole. Stay away, let the memories sleep. There are no more promises for us to keep. It's the kindest thing we can never do, is to be the me that's no longer with you. Stay please just stay away. I wish you the best, I wish you the light. I hope that you're sleeping okay in the night. But don't call my number, don't check on my life. I finally put down the edge of the knife. We're two different stories, two different books. No more I wonder or just one more looks. The border is drawn, the flag is in place. I'm finding my home in a different space. And I need you to stay away, for the good of the soul, for the parts of me that are finally whole. Stay away, let the memories sleep. There are no more promises for us to keep. It's the kindest thing we can ever do, is to be the me that's no longer with you. Goodbye to the us, goodbye to the ghost, goodbye to the person I love the most. It's okay now, the water is still. I'm standing alone on the top of the hill, and I'm okay.